Hey guys, it's Tice. I hope this video finds you well. A viewer sent me a DM the other day and shared with me that oftentimes she finds that most people that enter her life end up using her. And then went on to say that she's always had a challenge, being able to read people or look for the red flags. And oftentimes her heart and mind interrupt her intuition, her gut feeling. And upon further discussion and some follow-up questions, I was able to assist her in identifying some areas of opportunity and what to consider to look out for so that she's better equipped and is able to kind of read the signs and read the red flags so she can make a better judgment and not allow her heart and mind to interrupt her gut feeling. Because once you are not able to discern or being able to make a good judge of character, it really invites a lot of people to come into your life and use you. So I'm going to break down 5 ways not to allow people to use you. But first, let's break down what it means to listen to your gut. Your gut it's an instinct, it's an intuition, it's your immediate understanding of something or someone, and there's no second guessing it. There's no thinking twice about it. There's no seeking an opinion of others. You just know. And ultimately it comes down to trusting yourself. So here are 5 ways not to be used. Number 1, believe in red flags. Red flags are behaviors or suspicious activity. Maybe the person that's in your life is involved in illegal activities. Maybe they have an addictive personality. It could be drugs, alcohol, or maybe addicted to constantly playing the victim, or just constantly making excuses. These are red flags to look out for, right? Maybe you're having a conversation with someone and you're constantly leaving that conversation like scratching your head and wondering like, what was that about? And you're trying to piece things together in timelines, and like nobody has time for human puzzles. Like, it's just, if it's too chaotic, it's probably there's some deception going on, right? So if you find yourself in those kind of situations, those are red flags, right? So if something makes you feel strange or uncomfortable, those are red flags. Don't ignore those red flags. If they're popping up, don't try to justify them, right? Don't try to justify their bad behavior, maybe because they had a rough past. So this is why they do what they do. That's not excusable, and it's not your responsibility, right? Their experience is their experience. Their feelings are their feelings, and your feelings are your feelings. So try to make sure that you're able to separate the two, right? Number 2, don't fall in love with potential. And this is very common, and it's nothing to feel ashamed about. We've all fallen in love with someone or have, built a friendship or relationship with someone based on their potential. And when you fall in love with someone's potential, it means that you just see the goodness in human beings. You just see the good, their potential. And it's not something to be ashamed about, right? It's something that you can definitely celebrate and know that your heart is in the right place, right? And as you're entering a relationship, whether platonic or romantic, take the time to reflect and discern whether or not you're attracted to their goals ahead of them. And maybe also look at, the goals that they had accomplished in the past. And see if any of those two are the things that you are attracted to about this individual, right? Because you don't want to fall in love or be attracted to this person based on what they've done in the past and what the potential or the future may look like, because that's the past and the future is unpredictable, and you don't necessarily know the individual at their core true self. So you want to look at where they are now, and once you find yourself falling in love with the potential, subconsciously you go into fix mode, and the beginning of trying to change the other person starts to happen. So do not fall in love with their potential. Number 3, believe in patterns and apologies. There is a saying that goes, the best apology is change behavior. If you find that you're in a relationship of any kind, where the person is constantly behaving in a toxic manner, and the behavior is not conducive or to the relationship, or it's unhealthy, and it's constantly an uphill battle. It's constantly a struggle, and there's no resolution. It's time to reevaluate and maybe consider removing yourself from that relationship. People make mistakes, and that is absolutely okay. But if they are repeating the same mistakes over and over and over and constantly apologizing for the same mistakes with no change behavior, the person has no interest in making the necessary changes to have a healthy relationship with you. And ultimately, they are disrespecting you, right? And you just disrespect yourself every time you run back to a person that treated you with disrespect. And that kind of goes into the next, 2 points that I want to make, which is number 4, don't lower your standards. If you lower your standards, you are more likely to end up with somebody who is toxic. Being alone is not always easy, especially nowadays. It's very difficult to find good people. It's very good to find people of quality, right? But it's even worse spending your life with somebody who plays mind games and is deceitful and puts you down or makes you feel like you're not enough. Take the time to wait for somebody worthy of your love and your time. Refuse to lower your standards to accommodate those who refuse to raise theirs. So that's number 4. Number 5, to wrap it up, is know your worth, right? Know your worth. Knowing your worth is a personal thing, and it really has nothing to do with anyone else but yourself. It's your self-measure of how you value yourself, regardless of what other people think of you or what they say to you or about you. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. So do that work within yourself. Put a value on your worth. Know that you are enough and that you have a lot to offer, right? I hope these 5 things help put things into perspective, and that you're able to apply these tips into your everyday life, in the different relationships, whether, family, friends, significant other, even work relationships. I hope that these tips help you out. Once again, guys, wherever you see this video, please comment, share, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's any other tips that you want to add, because I think it's important for us to help one another and to give that good feedback. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Until next time, see you soon.